In this video, we're going to look at your shop or your store. We're going to look at how, so if you've chosen in your theme to have a store, it's already there. Otherwise, all you have to do is you just add a store page or a shop page, or add a product to your shop page. And the way that stores are laid out, you have products or items, and then you have categories. So if you were selling Gucci scarves and Marks and Spencer scarves and other scarves, then you would have maybe a dozen scarves within each of those categories, and then all three of those categories might be in a scarf category or an accessories category. Okay, so with that in mind, we're now going to look at how much control you have over your store and what you can sell on your store. So let's have a look. First of all, this is our shop page, and our shop page at the moment has just got the theme, just shows images. So those are just images. They're not actually items. When you click on them, they don't go anywhere. You could have them go to a particular product. So you could put the photo of a product, then link that to a product item. So that is how you could do it on your shop if you wanted to. Otherwise, drag in product, and then you add a product. So there's two ways to do this. This is the first way. So let's have a look at what we've got. Types of product. We've got physical products, so obviously clothing or cookies or whatever. And we've got an event, so when people are attending an event of some sort. A digital product, so that might be something that somebody downloads, or a PDF or something like that. A service, so that could be obviously something that you provide an hourly rate or a day rate or something. A donation, which is fairly obvious, or membership. So membership might be when you buy membership to the website, and that might entitle you to access to specific pages which you have to sign in to see. And if you're not a member, you can't access those pages. And on those pages, you could put content that is member only, or you could put video on there, which is member only. So there, or maybe embed some sort of forum from an app. So you could get an app with a forum, which we'll talk about. You could put that in. So those are what you can sell on your shop or in your shop. And each item will have so the digital option gives a download option after checkout, for example. And as you can see, you've got SEO information at the bottom, and then at the top you've got the type of product, and then you've got a descriptor, so the title. So you've got a title of what the product is, then you've got price, sale price if there is a sale price, and then you've got description. And in the description, you can put in text. You can edit the text with bullet points. You can make part of the text bold, and you can also link parts of the text. So if you wanted to refer to your money back guarantee, you could highlight money back guarantee, click link, and then link that to a standard page which had your terms of business. So as you can see here, we've got a digital item, for example. We'll call it, well, item name or whatever, but you'd put that in there, and then you put the price of the item in. Now it's showing US dollars because I haven't changed to my particular local currency. And then you put in your description. And then you can link that, as I say, either to an internal link or to a file download. And the internal link would be a list of all the pages. So you just type, there we are, home, just type in home and it finds the home page, or type in about us, or type in terms and conditions if you've got a page called terms and conditions. Then the product can either be visible, hidden, or unavailable. And you can choose to do that. I would say hidden to start with, and then make them all available. And if they're out of stock, obviously unavailable. You can upgrade, and if you upgrade to the top package for shops, then you have inventory management, and you also have various automated emails going out. So if you look at the business package, That offers product categories, inventory management, product reviews, so that customers can get an email and they can review the product. So all that sort of information is in the £25 a month option. But you can sell products without inventory, so you just have to manage the inventory yourself. And then shipping, you need to upgrade in order to allow pickup, but you can have pickup, customer pickup. Or you can have shipping, and then shipping, you can set the shipping manually, or you can link it into various shipping providers, and they will do a shipping quote for you when prior to checkout. For that, you need to put the price of the product, and you need to put the weight of the product in, and the size of the product perhaps, so that the shipping can be calculated. And shipping weight, here it's in pounds. You can select in the settings to have it in kilos and centimeters, or pounds and inches. And then options. So this is again on the higher end of the price plans, but if it was clothing, you might have small, medium, large. So what you do is select an option that was perhaps size. You just put in size there. And then you can decide how you want to set it. Obviously colors would be colors, radio, or drop down. So that means you're going to have to choose one option. And then you would put in small, medium, large, or whatever the size options were. And then, as you see, you can, if you wanted to call that size an option set, you can give it a name, and then you can reuse it. So you could reuse that again. And then what we've got is our original price for our first product, but then we've got to type in for all the others. You could select all on the left and then type in the products. And the SKU codes you need to put in if you've got a lot of products, so that you could understand your product codes and what you don't get too lost. I'm just going to make up a SKU code there for men's shirt small, men's shirt medium, and men's small shirt large. I've put a weight in, which is in pounds, but could be in kilos. And then we've got modifiers. So modifiers might be applying to all of those other types. So you might have small, medium, and large shirts, but then you might have a print option so that you can print something onto those shirts. So that modifier would apply both to the small, medium, and large. It would apply to all. And so it's a modifier for everything. And then you could obviously do it so maybe you have one color option or two color option, whatever. And so you can put those in and put the pricing in accordingly. And then the permalink for that product, plus the SEO title and description, which is what you'd see if you did a Google search, needs to be done again at the end. I would suggest you do it at the end, but make sure you do it. So I add some images to the product. So we've added an item, and that was a physical item. And that is the item information that would present on the shop page when you get to that specific item. And then you can choose from it. And what will happen is when it's published, as you're adding, you can see you're adding the extra options, the price goes up or down. And then you can add quantity and add to cart. Now you can edit the product information top right, or you can add to the product page by adding in text or images to the bottom. So if we edit product is there, so that's the actual product itself that we edit. So we can change all of that. We can change the sale price, for example. But if we want to edit the page itself, we go back to that page. So you can see here, this is a product page. So we can drag into that text. This might be if you've got a guarantee, which is store-wide. Whatever product information is above this, this will present to the customer. So this might be store-wide information. It's not specific to this product necessarily, it is store-wide. But the product information above with the description and the sizing and all the other options would sit above this product information, this store information. And then if you choose on your store to have a header, then you'd have a header banner, then you'd have the product information or the product item itself, and then you'd have underneath it the information that we've put in. Right, so then in terms of the shop, this is your shop page. So we've got items there. We add the products to the shop page. We've only got one item, of course. So you see we've selected it. Then select products, and it will add it to a layout for that shop page. And you can have different layouts: multi-image, masonry, single row, grid. And those can go on different pages, not just the shop page. So you could have a grid of options on another page as well. Obviously, you can change the column numbers, you can change whether you have description or not, you can have price included or not. So you can change where the information is placed relative to the photo. So you can swap all of that around to make it look good in a particular page. So you might have products from a shop on several different pages embedded. So that can be embedded either as a product, so a list of products, or it can also be a list of categories. So you could have scarves, jumpers, shirts, or it might be one particular scarf, one particular jumper, one particular shirt. So you can decide how you present your products in your shop on either the shop page or on any other page on the website other than the blog page. Then you can drag the products around. Remember, these are just images here, but you can drag the products around, and you can also then make categories. So you can have categories and you can have products. So remember, you could have 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever products, and you could have 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever categories. So that's a category box, which is going to be full width. And then we add categories to that box. Now, we haven't got any categories at the moment, so we're making them, but you could have made the categories in the store element in the settings, and you could have added all the products already. And then it's just a matter of selecting what you want for each category, and then selecting the categories you want presented on that particular page. Again, you can have it with or without header on your category page. So you have a category page, a product page, and then you can install specific categories or specific products or both onto any other page on the website. And of course, first category would be called, you can edit that and you can change the name of the category. So it could be jumpers or it could be special offers. You can have one product in 3 or 4 or 5 different categories. So it could be in special offers or Christmas sale, and it could also be in the jumper category, and it could also be in the Gucci category. So once you've designed your website and you've added your products and you've selected categories and added your products to those categories, it's just then a matter of implanting category or product views into the pages where you want them, and also into your shop page where you obviously you'd have everything. And then don't forget to put the SEO information in for each product and each category. So that is shops, categories, and products.